Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, last time we took out another remnant. Not too much to really say on that one, I think. Pretty standard. Very neat. With that said, though, it's time to conclude the Egypt arc of this game. This is a chunky one, so no more time wasted. Let's get into it.
This must be the place.
Here we are, right where the last chapter ended, actually. I'm gonna spitball a conspiracy theory here. I feel like the desert, excuse me, the desert section is where they had the most work done on it before this had to be scaled back from an open world game. It just feels like this was like the biggest areas, and this would have just been a continuous adventure as opposed to just stopping for a chapter break. But yeah, that's just me. So here we have some more frogs that are here to psych us out. But the real frog is around here, pretty close actually. So if we go all the way over here, up this cool looking, waterfall, it's actually right up here by these flowers, just in the bushes. Kind of hard to pin that one out, honestly, unless you can see the red tear.
You're an energetic little thing.
So that one's done. And if we keep exploring, there's plenty of collectibles around here, as you can see floating about, but we actually have our first verse up here. And I want to make sure, really quick actually, I want to change up the demons just ever so slightly. I want to I'll put Gamora here, and we're going to keep Gaon right there. Okay, just while we have a moment. Let's get started and fight some angels. Okay. Send you guys up. And just do tons of damage. Ow, and get backhanded for our trouble. Let's do the big diffusion laser. Let's see if that does anything. Beloved gets knocked down for a while. And we can just end him, pretty much. Where are the enemies? I can't even see them. There's that. Come on now. I can't believe that didn't hit them. I think, yeah, that's the very situational move. But I heard I'd give Gamora a little love. Oh, no. That ruined it. Ooh. Bad combo. Oh, no. We're off to a bad start. I was playing with my food a little too much. Maybe we will not use Gamora as much. Whoops. That's fine. That's fine. One bad score isn't going to hurt anything. There's a chest over here we can get. I'll also... Oh, here we go. That's a half a moon pearl. Let's get us another one. That's always nice. We're doing okay with magic at this point. But there might be someone else that could use that herself. Who knows who that is? Also, just real quick, I really like the dive kick with the Dead End Express. You just kind of ride it, and then it's also the same thing with like the like Stinger or Stiletto equivalent. You just kind of just drive around. You go really fast, but it will eventually overheat. And you're kind of left vulnerable. I just think that's kind of neat. I've actually really come to like this weapon now that I've picked up a bit more. I didn't really use it much my first playthrough. Also giving Alruna a little bit of love here, because I think this is also a pretty cool weapon. So this area is like pretty big, but there was only like a handful of things to really get out of it, it feels like. So I think we can move forward now. There's nothing down there. That's all actually just a trap. That's just death if we go there. We'll collect some of these, may as well. And we'll move forward here. Let's see. We have some different statues we could destroy now, which might be considered foreshadowing. Just a little bit. Let's keep moving.
Haste makes waste, is it? Detours aren't my style, but I suppose there's no choice.
Broken Bridge, the classic RPG trope. So I don't know how well this is going to come across in recording, but it really feels like this whole stage is just in a lower resolution. Maybe it's just me. Might just be a filter they put over things. You can go up here, but there's like no reason to for I don't know why. I'm gonna miss stuff in this one for sure. I can just feel it. I actually was replaying some levels and I missed like a whole chest that had a heart piece. So yeah, we can actually. It's a good thing we went there when we did, because that's all gone now. That's all erased. So get that stuff while you can, and we'll venture this way for some cool stuff. Potentially. Maybe. Hey, hey. These guys look kind of familiar. We're actually gonna attack them. It's okay. They're fine. But there is a bewitchment for startling 20 of these, so yeah.
I'd recognize the rancid air of Inferno anywhere. An unexpected chill in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, looks like we got some demon activity. So yeah, this is these are Malthas, which is actually a demon that was in Bayonetta 1, and kind of sort of in 2. It was another summon that Bayonetta could use, and in 2 you could even take its wings and fly around briefly. So we can actually, I think, just avoid going down there and climb up from here, but we'll do this the way they want us to, because I'm afraid of accidentally locking us out of something. Really quick, though, I think there is a collectible over here. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. There might be one. I think it's... Actually, wait. Is it up here? Yep, there is something up here. There we go. So now we'll go where the game wants us to for now. This is also kind of sort of the game, like, really teasing demons as an encounter, even though there's been quite a few remnants that have let us fought demons, which is kind of weird. Maybe it's just me. Ow. You guys just didn't care, huh? Ow. Yeah, that was not the best for, we're not going to get a pure platinum now. My perfect record. Ow. Gamora, you're supposed to help me. And hey, here's Pain, the big one. As you go. And we'll just help you out a little bit here. And you're not gonna... Ow. Just kinda... There we go. Ow. Getting hit a lot more. I'm getting sloppy. And let's bring Gamora in here. Can I... Okay, that's fine. A little sloppy. And this is a neat reference to Bayo 2. That was the end verse animation for fighting demons, which I don't actually think we've seen in the Remnants. And on that note, you know, with demons being so rare, I don't think Viola fights demons in the main campaign, so she doesn't actually have an alternate, like, verse win. Okay, I guess we scared off the Malphas. You didn't have to actually attack them, just get near enough, so that's cool. But as you recall, there is a hidden verse right here. Not so hidden. This is combo-centric, and they're actually forcing us to use a specific weapon pair this time. So that'll be interesting. We gotta use the yo-yos again, as well as the Dead End Express. But I think we're mostly gonna stick with the yo-yos for this particular one. It's been a bit. I do like the yo-yos, but I want to give some weapons a little more love. So, just combo. You know, not much to really say here, except for the lava floor is a problem, and this guy likes to run, so we have to kind of catch up to it with the yo-yos. I think more often than not. Thank you, Gamora. Thank you. Okay. And we're going to want to switch back because, unfortunately, Dead End Express is pretty... Oh, and we got hit, actually. So that's a repeat. Okay. There we go. Okay, that was a little... I had to concentrate. That was a little rougher than I remembered. That's a pure platinum. So yeah, just be efficient and try to keep moving between the two, because the lava will force you to move otherwise. That's a tricky one. That's a legit one. There's no real like trick. Like it's just do it, you know. I guess having a train that can just hit everything and they never die, that also helps. Oh hey, how's it going, Malphas? 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 Okay, so now I think we're ready to keep going. I feel like I'm missing a collectible around here. It just feels like it's a little too big, but, you know, it is what it is. I think there is actually, there might be something over here. Nothing down there. It feels like there should be. But there is a little something here. Just like a little, I think, character model. So we'll keep moving. We want to keep going up here. Or not, because I fell. Okay. Let's see if we can get back up quickly. You actually can kind of just cheese a lot of platforming with Alruna. Nope. Okay, I'm just going to cut to when I'm up there. Okay, we're back to where we were. Should just went the ideal way. Uh-oh.
What was it that Sean used to say? Your lack of conviction is your weakness. Here's the proof of my conviction. I'm coming, John.
There he is, Harbinger of Finality, Malphas. Welcome.
This should make getting around a breeze.
Yeah. So we have Malphas. Let's actually stop for a second. You can press Y to make Malphas flap its wings, creating a powerful gale that will blow enemies away. That is one aspect. Sharp talons can attack, but also clutch enemies and heavy objects. And strong wings will let it stay airborne as you jump. You can fly while holding enemies. Okay, so it says he here, but it says it before, so make up your mind. So yeah, you can pick stuff up with this, as birds are known to do. Got a lot of enemies here. And we'll have fun with this guy, I think. Malphas is a pretty big boy, can do some pretty fast moves. And these guys can get us a lot of torture attack opportunities, which is nice. Keep it going. We'll just keep having fun with this, honestly. Just more. Just why not? And oh, I got hand. And hey, we did some torture attacks for a bewitchment. A lot of smaller enemies for this particular fight. Not that I'm really complaining. It's interesting. Nice. Nice way to feel powerful. And that's a platinum. I'll take that. Very nice.
Sometimes the scenic route actually pays off. It seems someone would rather I wasn't. Perhaps you've got something more interesting in store.
I don't know where Singularity was to even say that, but there we go. So here we are, Giza, Temple of Tempest. Let's kind of move up here. I'm really shocked there's nothing up here. Like, they let you actually walk up here, but there's nothing. No collectible, no remnant. It's like they did it just to taunt us. But we'll keep moving. Head inside here, and we have what, honestly, to me, just kind of feels like a Zelda temple. So these turbines are blowing us around a bit, and that's a mechanic we're going to have to just kind of deal with. Because if we try to move, like, say, over here to get that chest, we're going to start getting sucked away as the wind blows through. So we're going to actually have to go around and just kind of put up with it, sadly. Any funny... Not really getting much out of this one. No funny hieroglyph there. So we can head on... The game wants us to go this way, but we can head this way and just get the chest from over here. Path of least resistance. So what do we got, Malphas? What'd you get us for? Look at us. Another half of a moon pearl. Very nice. Don't think we can destroy this or anything. Nope, just keep moving. Keep it going. So, this room's kind of fun, and I chose a fun outfit because we're just gonna get flashed. YouTube, you don't understand. It's art. It's tasteful. So, we're gonna break this open, and we gotta collect these pieces of the reward here, the chest, over the wind. So this might take a try or two, but we'll see. But if the game will let me, I will try and get this quickly. So yeah, if we jump, we just go like really high up. So that's one. We can get all the way over here to the wall to get away from the wind and get this one. That's two. There is this one. We can, I think, jump. Okay, that gets us this one. And let's try and land first. There we go. That one wasn't so bad. It is kind of nice to have that extra platform when you need it. Another heart piece, which gets us a full one now. Especially since I found one while replaying a stage on this file. So that's good.
It's about time I
We want to keep going this way. So let's do that. This looks like a combat arena. And it is! Are you guys ready for more boar fights? Because I'm sure not. So we'll do our best to hit this guy hard, but he is a pain with the constant fire and everything surrounding him. And I think we're going to get... That's fine. Malphus can do some damage here. Malphus is a demon I don't really use that much either, but he has some use. We got stunned, not fun. Did I not? Oh, the fire got me. You would think that maybe like the wind could, you know, like let out, like put the fire out or something, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. In fact, we'll just bring on our old pal here. Do a little extra damage, or not. I'm getting hit a lot. It's hard to really tell where you are with all the fire effects and such, too. I'm really surprised I didn't dodge through that. Okay. He's on the wall. I'm just gonna do this and just kind of just invalidate this last health bar. Or close to it, anyway. Oh, we'll ride the missile to nothing, I guess. Nice. So that was a little sloppy. Yeah, that's about what I expect. Got hit a few too many times, but not doing too bad. I might end up getting the, taking an extra health bar to heal myself here in a minute. Use a witch heart. Well, so here... we will open this up, and then we are going to use the Gale with Malphus as the tutorial so nicely shows us. Oh, or not, because that's the wrong one. There we go. Smack that one, and then we're going to go fly up and hit this one. Pretty easy puzzle, not really much of one. But we don't want to go through that door quite yet. There is still some exploration we can do around here. So let's move around here, make sure we get a look at everything. And there's actually going to be some stuff on the top level as well. So just really quick, I want to double check around here. Because it feels like there should be something around here, even if there might not be. Okay, so we'll head up top then. And you might see that little red glimmer. But that is actually the bird, and we want to actually go to it from here. It's going to be hard with the wind, but we'll do our best. So we'll come at it from this angle, and we're just going to kind of try and cross paths with it. Or not, I think I actually... Yeah, we're going to try that again, I think. Alright. There we go. Okay, we have to kind of use the wind to our advantage. I guess that's the trick.
That was a bit of a
And as you might see, there actually is a collectible down there that I missed. So we'll get this in this little ruined hole here. Now we can move forward. Now, a lot of the collectibles are starting to really ask a bit more of you, it feels like. But we're doing okay. Kind of. And now that we've entered, that door is closed. So there's also a lot of just points of no return in this stage, it feels like. You know, why... Oh, wait. Is there something over here? There is something over here. Another little collectible. Not much, but something. And we'll keep on moving through here. Oh no, she fell off. Here we are in some little sandy caves. And we're gonna need a little bit of help clearing that. So that's thankfully what Malphus is for. We'll kind of just... Actually, let me double check. I feel like there's something around here, but there might not be. Because we can destroy these crystals for like seeds and stuff, I think. But, or just stuff in general. I don't think we can really go anywhere else. They don't want us to go back up here. Even though it looks like you should be able to. There is an invisible wall. Yeah, there's nothing else over here. So, we'll head back. So, well, we'll just kind of jump through here. Quickly dash through here. The wind will carry us up. That's easy enough. We don't really need to destroy this stuff, but it's just so tempting. We'll head up here. And there might be something over here. See, the flowers being here tells me you're supposed to come over here and then, like, look around. But I'm not personally seeing anything aside from going up here. I don't think I see anything else. So that might be what you're meant to do. So you come over here, there's a collectible. And I think that's it for the moment. If you can probably tell, my confidence in finding things kind of gets worse the longer in the game we go. But these levels in particular are quite big and kind of winding. So we have Rodon's shop here. The game wants us to go this way, and you really shouldn't. You kind of want to take the time to explore if possible. So, we head up here. We actually have another box that will give us more shards to collect, and this is actually a really tight time limit. So we're going to have to do our best here. And the camera is having trouble. And unfortunately that means we have to mess around with that. Okay, that's 3. There we go. Not that bad, but still kind of strange that you couldn't just give it to us. A bunch of halos, which is nice. And now we can head on through here. So let's take out these little fodder dudes here. But we cannot use our fancy weapons, as you might notice. Let me do my big charge and just cleave through that health bar. Getting that bat within a bit of a workout. Just follow up with me, please. There we go. Just barrel right through. Not bad. Very, very simple. And yeah, a lot of this is pretty straightforward. We want to go down there, but there is, as you can see, another thing over here. So let's open this up. And oh no, it's a golem! And it's gone. They're really making us work for stuff all of a sudden, it feels like. They can't just give us a chest. You gotta fight for it, or you gotta collect it in a tight time limit. So this is an interesting room here. So let's head on through. I was not expecting the trigger to not go there. So, what we want to do is just have fun with Malphus, which as we fight these flying guys, this is such a weird room. We can do the torture attack, which is nice, and then we can resummon him and try to hit somebody. The thing is, the camera's weird here, and now we're getting hit. There we go. And then we can try and get this guy. Or not. There we go. We can't see, but we'll just take Malphus's word for it. That's a weird one. We took a little longer. I think you're just meant to just do a big crowd clearing thing with Malphus, but we don't really have much.
Find a way to lift that.
Okay, thank you, Bayo. We don't need you to give us the answers like in God of War. So yeah, we have some exploration we can do first before we tackle the puzzle. So another little lore book here. And there's the cat right here. So let's try and track it down quickly. Just gonna all aboard here. There we go. Just ran the kitty over with a train. So that's easy enough. It will actually jump across these scales if you're not careful too. But we do have a bit of a puzzle. We gotta balance the scales, as you might see, and all these little red-tinged objects. Whoop! We got another collectible. All the red-tinged objects are different weights, and we gotta be kind of careful which ones we put where to equalize. At least I think so. I might be overthinking it for all I know. But we'll go back over here so we have infinite magic to mess with this. So this one looks pretty big. So we'll put this one over here. Simple enough. And as we can see, that's a little heavier, so we'll put this one over here maybe and see if that's enough. And now that one's a little heavier. And we'll grab this one. And hopefully that'll equalize. Perfect. Beautiful. Bayonetta is very smart. Let's see, is there anything else we can get over here? There's another little flower for our magic that we didn't really need, but, you know, I'll take it. I think that's everything in here, at least that I can think of. This looks like a combat arena, personally, but it's not. So, we came in from there, and now it's closed off, so that's another point of no return. But there is a hidden mission. And this one's a little funky. This is our tutorial, quote-unquote, for Malphus. And, you want to be careful what moves you use and don't use here, because your combo score can suffer, like more so than usual. Because if you use your Gale, you will knock enemies off and they will just die without you getting to combo on them. So let's do our best here and be careful. Or we'll just... Yeah, we gotta be careful because Malphus gets kind of like stuck on the geometry a bit. And in fact, I might just redo this because this is... Yeah, we didn't get off to a good start. Okay, we'll head up here, take that one, and then if we just, or that happens, sometimes they attack me, and sometimes they attack Malphus. It's very confusing. That's nice. Hold on, I'm very confused. Why did that hit me before when I had already killed the thing that had the hand, I thought? Okay, well, we dropped him, which... Okay, we gotta go up now. See, this is the problem. Malphus is a little finicky, and this arena's weird. I'm just gonna take what I can get on this one. I'm just gonna take that hit. Okay, that's a gold, I guess. That could have been worse. That felt like it was worse. Like, this, and if you'll recall, this is actually the setup for the other Viola mission that was kind of rough. Maybe I was misremembering Malphus being kind of rough. It's just, he falls through the platforms. It's kind of odd. There's kind of a reason why I don't use Malphus that much. But then again, you're not really in platforming like that when you're fighting, so it felt like a very oddly structured one to make that the Malphus tutorial. But we're doing okay, I guess. So there's a collectible right here that I actually totally did not realize was there. That was by luck that I saw it. But they want us to go... well, that's weird. So it's saying to go back this way, but you can't because the door's closed, so we're going to have to actually go this way, oddly enough. Into this big area. There's a collectible right here we can try and get quickly. Just more destructible stuff right here. And if you can tell, big enemy time. Well, actually not really that big. Gotta get the this guy, and we can kind of just slam him down. And now there's a worm we gotta worry about. Ow. That was not cool of you to do that to me. Sadly, he goes under. And we want to try to smack into this guy as quickly as we can here. You can't... The early bird gets the worm, I guess, is what they're kind of going for. And then he's just gone again. That's kind of... That's the thing, like, the game's camera's already kind of weird enough, and you've got, you know, but then you've got enemies that are going to burrow underground, and they just don't, there we go. They burrow underground, and they, just kind of break your lock on all the time, too. It's weird. There we go. For all my griping, that was not too bad. Okay. So we're doing okay. All things considered. We had that silver at the start, which will haunt me forever, but we're doing okay. How is my health right now? I think I'm just going to use that witch heart. Get us a fair bit of health. And you know what? We'll do the magic while we're here. I see no reason not to. We actually are almost maxed out on both of those, so the rest of those will have to be for Viola by default. We can keep moving through here. I feel like there's something like hidden around one of these like stalactites or something, but I think we're good. Or these stalagmites, because they're on the ground. Oh, the frame rate didn't like that. Yeah, this level's a little rough, I think, on performance. So let's head through here. See a lot more erasure. And before you go, there's actually a cheeky little chest right there. And for once, it's just an actual chest. Some candy. I'll take that. We're going to want to be careful. Because now it's time to run from the ever-encroaching wall. Just kind of follow that. And just kind of just keep running like that. And hey, easy peasy. That was a very quick and dirty escape, but now we cannot go back again. There's just so much more points of no return. But at least we got that collectible too, which I didn't remember was going to be there. So this time we gotta hit these guys, which... This doesn't really even qualify as like a puzzle. Like, I kind of question why this is here. I don't know if there's much in the way of a collectible over here either. It feels like there should be, but it doesn't look like there is. But let's comb this really quick just because. There is a scurrier, which is trying to get to me. Why are you not... There we go, jeez. We got a nice sucker, so that's... basically the equivalent of a boss fountain as far as this goes. There's one. That looks like another trading card. I think that's everything. I get very concerned when we have these big environments and there's only like one little thing hidden in it. I don't think there's anything up here that we can get. So, now it's time to go to Scrooge McGold's place.
Quite a collection. Enzo might actually shut up for once if he so wills.
That's impossible. And we'll start chewing through this dude. We fought this guy like 4 times, it feels like. It's kind of wild to me that they keep doing that with this specific boss. It's like they just kind of ran out of time to make more big boys, I guess. Okay. I cannot quite see what's happening, so let's just kind of go choo-choo on him here. This is the big move. Yep. Just kind of let our friend go crazy. And this is the big one. We'll let Malphus get some fun in here. Do a big tornado. Ow. Let's try to whip out for a little bit. There we go. This guy, not the biggest problem, really. Let Madama get in, have a little bit of fun. And I think that's actually... Yep, that's the last health bar now we can work on. Just kind of carve through that quick. That's really satisfying. Ow. Ow. That's not what I want to have happen. And now here comes the big fun one. And there we go. Malphus takes care of that. Could have been a bit cleaner, but I'll take it. Damage, and it's a Cheshire. So apparently, Luca is better than Cheshire, according to this. So there's some halos like hidden in here. I don't really know if there's like a tell. I'm not seeing one. They just seem to just be hidden. We can kind of just keep driving around. Yeah, I guess there's kind of just wherever. There is some stuff to grab, I think. There was a chest on this side. So we'll grab that before we head up to the top of those stairs, because once you do that, you're kind of locked in. More halos. Maybe according to the lore, this is like an angel stockpile. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything, so I guess we're finally ready to keep going and finish this level. Because that's the Chaos Gear right there.
And that makes 4. Quite a handful of these.
We didn't have to fight for it this time. How about that?
If all this effort doesn't make for a happy ending, I'll have some harsh words for that girl. Even more so if she's not keeping an eye on Luca. For some reason, that kitty was scratching around in my mind. What has come over me? I thought this was all a bit too easy.
It's always too easy. Do you all really think we wouldn't have a flying section with our flying demon? So we can move with the left stick and dodge with the same button as always. And we can attack with all the attack buttons. In all honesty, I think we're just going to do the feather missile, because that seems to be the best bet. Thankfully that actually shot. Watch out for this stuff. But we've got like the tassels on this dude. Oh, we got hit. Well, what are you gonna do? The tassels on, like, Malphus kind of make it hard to tell where you are sometimes. That's kind of weird. And then, like, there's a bunch of invisible, like, walls I couldn't move any further to dodge that before. It's kind of weird. The camera movement's a little erratic. And now it's more fodder to deal with. So we're going to want to try and shoot as many of these guys down as we can as they get ever closer. Because they're hurting poor Malphus, and that is impacting our score. Ow. Just like that. We took care of those guys. Yeah, I do wish that you could use gyro for that, because it feels a little awkward with the stick. I believe we're almost done with the flight section here. Okay, that worked out. I guess the Gale works fine enough for that. You just gotta be careful of the startup. Now we're just gonna just kind of scrape through here while all this is happening. The camera's going kind of nuts, and the frame rate's going kind of nuts. But we'll do our best to try to avoid this stuff. We're just gonna jump. I don't really get the point of the crouch. I think we got hit by something that I couldn't quite see because of all this stuff. There is a bewitchment to not get hit, so oh well. We're going to try to avoid this stuff. This is a pretty in-depth section, and this camera's so weird. And we got hit by that, even though I thought we were not going to get hit by that. It's a little hard to tell. We're just going to try and avoid... I don't know why they flash the attack things. You can't attack that as far as I know in that phase. So yeah, that could have been a little cleaner. That is a gold because you're pretty much guaranteed a platinum for combo and time. But yeah, we got hit a lot. Oof. Poor Malphus. We knew it well. Here's the proper introduction to Cirrostratus and Cirrocumulus. Cool designs, honestly. Hey, speaking of cool designs.
Curse this damned war. Relax, Jean. I'm not your princess. But I did promise a mutual friend that I'd come for you. Sounds like someone has led a rather solitary life, doesn't it? Indeed. We'll waste no more time on this foolishness. Okay, tag team time.
So, Scales of Fate. The room is a giant set of scales, and infernal demons' weight will tip them. Avoid tipping one side of the scales too low, or everything on it could be erased from existence. I believe that's instant death. So, this is actually going to ask us to not rely on summons too much, basically. Just a smidgen, just for fun. You know, we'll do a couple here. We gotta watch out for this guy just kind of being nuts here. Thank you. I'm glad that I got to avoid that. I was in the middle of my finish. Okay, really? You guys gonna really do me like this? So that's pretty good. We have more enemies to fight now, sadly. So let's do our best here. We're back to no more Malphus, which would be really helpful to be able to, I don't know, like, knock these enemies, you know, away with wind, which is probably why they don't let you have Malphus here. And they're gone, because I think we did more or less get through this part. But now, we gotta fight these big boys. Okay, I'm just gonna go for that. Ow. Well, be careful as he does lightning stuff everywhere. This is probably a bad idea. Is it? Was it really? Oh, Gowan's dead. Okay, I don't know how that happened. So we want to be careful with these guys, especially, because, yeah, that can happen. As the lightning happens here. I think that lightning actually can stun your demons, so you gotta be careful. If you would just not stand around like this. Okay, we want to bring Madama in to stop him from doing that. But now we are unfortunately... There we go. The scales are equalizing. So now we got this one to deal with. What are you gonna do? No thanks. I would be curious to see if, like, the actual weight of the demons impacts this at all, but I don't think so. You'll see this thing actually can suck up our magic meter. I don't know if there's a way to stop that, but we'll do our best. Ow. We got stunned. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell where some of this stuff is coming from sometimes. Oh, and they just sucked the magic again, and that stuns poor Gamora outright. But it's okay, we got a train. And just did a bunch of damage, just obliterated that health bar. Oh, that frame rate's not good. It's a bewitchment too, by the way, because we had tipped the scales too far. Phew. That was rough, but we did it. No one looks behind them in this game.
Forget about me. To kill this beast. And me. Do it now! Quickly, damn it! Please.
Forgive me. My weakness failed you again.
No. You've grown stronger than you
woman I used to be. Now what, Jean? I'll never bow to anyone again. Not even myself.
Whew, that was a lot. But we aren't done yet. And if you're following the pattern, this is Stratocumulus. It's actually not an arc at all. It's different.
Bayonetta! Mila, da Consela, Odo, Ananiel! Malprig Roar, Mika Oli, Ialpon is! Farbendis!
Say hello to the Igniter of Creation, the Phantom. Just the Devil May Cry enemy at this point.
This superheated body can only last a few minutes.
So, we can control both the Phantom and Malphus together, swapping between land or air. We have a timer because Phantom will explode, so try not to take damage because that will reduce the timer. And this world's Bayonetta is infusing Malphus with more power than ever, but distinctly is not using the whole rip heart out thing. So yeah, this is an interesting change-up. I kind of feel like this is a Star Fox boss. You know? Okay, I didn't realize it was going to do that move. We got hit by all of that, actually. That's really bad for time, unfortunately. You'll notice we're actually not taking damage with Phantom. It's just time. We want to jump and dodge away here. We're kind of wasting precious moments. But we want to do a number of attacks. And we're going to get knocked away, which is always fun. Just keep hammering away, really, with projectiles. The little scatter shots are probably the best thing to do here. We can dodge through that. Yeah, I kind of feel like this is like a Landmaster almost. But now that's being blocked, we will have to get in there with Malphus. So you dodge to get in close, and we're just going to combo the thing. But Malphus can get hurt. But that does not take from the actual time limit, thankfully. But we gotta be careful, because time is very tight on this. Okay, we want to switch back to Phantom. And then run up on the head of this one here with Phantom. It's time to Shadow of Colossus this thing. Now we use the Pincer Wave to do huge damage. So that's 3 health bars. So that's good. We are still hurting this guy. We're going to be careful to watch what's going to happen here. Not quite sure what that was all about. You could try doing the orb. Not really sure how useful that is. Okay. I think we're good now. We can just do the beam with reckless abandon. Just mash it like your life depends on it, because it kind of does. I think we gotta get it down to that last health bar. I could be wrong. And sadly, the beam is really good, but it takes a while. Okay, now we gotta switch back to Malphas. We'll just kick away at this guy. We've almost got him. But yeah, the timer is a ticking down. I did not realize we were gonna get hit by that. We should have enough time if I don't botch this, but it is gonna be a lot closer. Alright, switch back to Phantom. And we are going to do the same thing and climb up the head here. Which feels kind of unnecessary, because all we're going to do is the climax right there, but sure. It's time to Cybermen this guy.
The endless flame that forces movement can no longer be controlled.
It's time to blow this up. Yeah, the whole world's gone. Completely gone. I'll take a gold there. That wasn't too bad.
Sean, did you see? I won.
That chapter could have been chopped in half and made into two, I'm pretty sure. That was a big boy. Look at that. That's obscene. So we got another Chaos Gear. Also, somehow we got the contract with Ball and the weapon, I guess. So we've already seen Ball's deal, but as for the weapon, the Ribbit Libido BZ-55. So, we can do a really cool jump with that, a high jump. We can buff ourselves with attacks. And then shout into the mic for a gigantic move is just an example there. Okay, that's neat. But also Malphas and the weapon that goes with it, Simoon. Simoon? For this weapon, we can fly with this one, kind of, sort of, for a while. We can glide, basically. This is a weapon where you can charge up to do more damage. This is a fast weapon that you kind of have to make use of the charge attack to really make up for the damage drop off. It's similar to the dual blades from Bayonetta 2, actually. And then that's just a big kind of projectile we can do there. So that's neat. Yeah, it feels weird to be rewarded with 2 weapons and 2 demons after perhaps the most convoluted yet of the Bayonetta deaths. We got Celine's Light, we got Rage Wolf Fang, and also the mirror, so now we can dress as that Bayonetta. Let's check that, I guess. But first, the Bewitchments. So, the only one we missed was not hitting stuff while sliding down, but I feel like the camera is more at fault there, personally. But let's look at the accessories in Rodon's shop first. This is a long episode. It's going to be longer since I'm going to talk, but
Let's get down.
may as well go all in. Not that, actually. We want to look at... So, Celine's Light. This is effectively, you will get witch time when you get hit. Which I think we might have had this in a prior hidden mission. Rage Wolf Fang will increase your Masquerade Rage attack. So the big quote-unquote, like Wicked Weaves do a fair bit more damage. I'll be real, that doesn't really look that... It probably adds up, but not the most important one at this point. It's weird, when I first read this, I thought the Masquerade Rage was just like the big screen clear, but I think that's a different thing. So yeah, that's what we got there, and then we can buy this Bayonetta outfit. I'm gonna buy red hair, and I guess we can just buy these. We may as well just buy all of them. We have enough stuff, I think, at this point. Get blue and purple. You get all the colors you could ever possibly want. So yeah, I'm not happy with how the story goes with this game so far. The whole point of like a multiverse is to let the different iterations of a character interact, and they keep killing them off, and they get like next to no screen time. Like, it's especially, you know, jarring in this case because so this version, this world's Jean is the one that gets got in a dumb way, and which feels, again, very like, I don't know, it's like the opposite of, you know, it's just very convenient that, oh, they just happened to get sucker punched at the last second and there was nothing they could do, and she got grabbed and was instantly absorbed, even though you can get grabbed by enemies and break out of them in gameplay, so just ignore that. And then this Bayonetta is the only one that doesn't get got, but she has to kill herself because ours just couldn't stay on the bird. It just feels really contrived for like no reason. Like I'm really curious why they felt they had to keep doing this, because it just feels mean-spirited at this point. But anyway, that will conclude the Egypt arc. We have some sexy spy action next time, but also a remnant. And you know how I do these, the remnant will be next. So please be excited for that and try to pretend that a beloved character isn't being killed over and over for no reason. See you next time.